Students, in my previous video, I had taken up the poem The Lady of Shallot by the great Victorian poet Alfred Lord Tennyson. So today we are going to proceed further. Let's have the text first. Underneath the bearded barley, the reaper reaping late and early, hears her ever chanting cheerily, like an angel singing clearly. Now, in the previous video, I had told you people that the lady who was under curse, the lady of Shallot, she used to remain all alone in a palace which was covered by towers, and she was not supposed to look out of the window because of that curse. So, here the poet says that the area which was fully covered with barley, often the reapers who were there, who were you can say in the fields which were surrounding that island, the reapers had often listened to the lady's song, and she used to sing very cheerfully, and her voice was angelic. It was very clear. It was very melodious voice, and in that voice the lady used to sing, and this voice was heard by the reapers who used to reap their harvest and in their fields which were near in that particular island. Over the stream of Camelot, the voice used to flow. The poet says it was so melodious, so angelic voice that it appeared to flow at the surface, on the surface of the river, and reach Camelot. It appeared to the people whosoever listened to that song. Piling the sheaves in furrows airy beneath the moon, the reaper weary, listening whispers, "It's the fairy lady of Shallot." And those people, those reapers who used to reap their harvest and collect the sheaves of the crop, when they were busy in doing these activities, or the sailors who used to sail in the river, sail their boats in the river, and those boats had silken sails. They used to flutter in the light breeze. Those sailors and those reapers, they had often listened to the voice of the lady, and they even wondered at the melody of the voice. It was so beautiful, so lovely to listen. So they used to whisper to one another that it's the voice of the lady, and they called her fairy because they were never able to see her, but the voice appeared to be so angelic to their ears that it appeared to them as if it was the voice of a fairy. So whether they were the sailors or the you can say farmers, the reapers, they both claimed that it was the voice of the Lady of Shallot. The little isle is all enrailed with a rose fence and overtrailed with roses. By the merge unhailed, the shallop flitteth silken sailed. Now again there is the picturesque description of the island where that lady resided. The poet says that the little island was all covered with the bushes of rose. It appeared as if the rose bushes were fencing the island, and the bushes were fully covered with beautiful rose flowers were covering the bushes. So the whole island was covered, rather surrounded by the rose bushes which were covered by beautiful rose flowers. And the ships also used to sail, as I told you earlier also, the ships used to create furrows in the river, and their sails, silken sails, they used to flutter lightly in the wind. So on the whole it was a very dreamlike environment, dreamlike surrounding, and people were really mesmerized by the voice of the Lady of Shalott. So, not only the quality of the voice was excellent, but also the particular place where that lady was residing was also eye capturing. It was fully covered with rose flowers, rose bushes rather. It appeared as if the whole island had the fence of rose, and the whole fence was covered with beautiful rose flowers. So, in such a place, the Lady of Shalott was residing, skimming down to Camelot, and there were ships which used to sail towards the island of Camelot, and their silken sails used to flutter in the blowing breeze. A pearl garland winds her head. She leaneth on a velvet bed, full royally apparelled, the Lady of Shalott. And this was the picture of Lady of Shalott. She used to wear a pearl garland on her head. You can say it was the headgear made up of pearls. Sorry, her head was covered by the you can say a particular kind of headgear which was made up of pearls, and she used to recline on a bed made up of velvet. The bed was velvety, very soft bed, and she used to wear royal the you can say the clothes which suited royalty. She used to wear very beautifully, very amicably, and